At this time, I'd like to introduce our first speaker, who's the Director of Culture for the City of Mississauga, Paul.
Yes, thank you guys very much. I really appreciate it. It's a great evening. And so I want to thank you for inviting me here tonight. I want to congratulate you on an amazing event. This is exactly the kind of stuff that as a community and as a city, I think marks our arrival, the fact that we're growing and developing. As a Director of Culture for the city, my role and the team of my role is really to grow the arts in Mississauga. An event like this is particularly important to me because of my passion, respect, and admiration for writers and the power of words to change the world. Now, I'm the son of Portuguese immigrants. Probably not a unique story here in Mississauga. A lot of us are. I was born in Toronto, but my parents immigrated here to Canada in the late 60s. My dad was 36, my mom was 31. And they went from being a fairly successful middle-class family with a really comfortable life to becoming a working-class family. They really struggled to pay the bills. We tried to learn a new culture and a new way of life. And what we really realized quickly was the power of language and words at the heart of that. And by watching my parents, I learned early on about how words have an ability to open doors, to build relationships, to create opportunities. I learned at a young age to admire that power of words and how it can inspire you, it can make you laugh, it can make you want to cry. And so it really stuck with me. I was lucky, my dad was a very gifted storyteller. And he had that innate ability, and I think you all know probably some of you in the audience who are like that, who have that ability to really transform people into a story. You know, you can hear it, you can feel it, you can touch it, you feel lost in the story. That was my dad. He could tell a story that made you feel like that.
Love it.
And one of his proudest moments in coming to this country was when he was able to go from being able to tell stories in his language to being able to tell stories in English, and how he felt like he finally arrived. I'm sure there's other people who've kind of felt that as well. And one of the sad stories of his life was when he became ill and he couldn't speak anymore. He lost that ability to speak. And so the irony was, my brothers and I learned to take his stories, and we would read and tell his stories back to him at his bedside. And it was really, again, that reiteration around how stories and words have a power and a legacy to them. And it always stuck with me. And so, needless to say, words are important. I think they're the essence of life. In 2015 here in the city, we recognized the importance of writing and poetry and spoken word by creating and appointing our first ever poet laureate. And I'm proud to say she's here in the audience. Earlier this year, we appointed our first ever youth poet laureate, Rebecca Zeta, who's not here. I just want to say I'm proud of these great ambassadors. They've helped to champion the importance of poetry, they've helped to champion the importance of writing, and to have them here at an event like this with so many of you who are champions of words and champions of stories, I just can't tell you how proud I am to see this in the city. So on behalf of the Culture Division of the City of Mississauga, I just want to wish you all a great evening. I want to congratulate you on being part of a great evening. I want to thank you for inviting me. So have a great night.
Okay, thanks, Paul. Our next speaker I had the pleasure of meeting last week. He's a great guy, and I'm sure he'll entertain us, because he entertained me when he spoke with us. And that's Mike Douglas, the Executive Director of the Mississauga Arts Council.